definitely. Hold on 1 second. Let's 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 get everything set up real quick. All right, now you're just joshing with me. You're just joshing with me. You're just draking and joshing with me right now. Hee hee. Hi. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I definitely did not hit start record instead of start streaming. That's ridiculous. Why would you even assume that? I don't know why you assume that. That's ridiculous. But hello guys. Hello. Welcome to the stream. It is a Wednesday afternoon or night wherever you are. I don't know. Or morning. It could be morning. I don't know why it's morning, but that's just how time zones work. I don't know how time zones work, but that's how time zones work. Hopefully everything's working well. I haven't really streamed in a week, so I don't know if everything's great and sound and working. Let me go hear my own voice. Okay, I finished hearing my own voice. You can hear me? That's great. Is the music loud enough? Hopefully the music's loud enough. Oh, why is YouTube not working on chat? I can't stop laughing. That's great. Wait, why is chat not working? Why does things not want to work? What? Oh, it's because this is so stupid. I swear. Why do you hate me? You should be signed in. There we go. Now it should work. Will it work now? Does it know I exist now? I don't know. Hold on. Quick check. I'm sorry. We're doing tests right now. We're doing tests. Test. Okay, we're good. Okay, everything's working. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Okay. I honestly, if I could take it smooth like this, I'll take whatever. We're not drawing anything special today. I didn't practice drawing yesterday, so I'm kind of sad about that. I do have a few things I might as well draw. I have like a huge list of things I have to draw. You know, the huge. So you guys get to see my slow art antics. You guys happy? You get to see my slow art antics? My incredibly slow art antics? But yeah, I do heavily apologize about no streaming recently. I do apologize about it. If you don't follow me on Twitter, then you probably don't know what's going on or what went on. I will probably only say this once. I will say this once. I will not repeat it again. Because I don't want my stuff to be all dark and gloomy. We don't do dark and gloomy here. We do chill and easy. Okay, we do chill and easy. So just be warned. Just be warned, guys. I'm gonna be a bit dark and gloomy. Because I want to give you guys a reason as to why things just haven't been happening. Especially why the next video might not come out this month. We'll see what happens. So, Twitter. I posted last week. My dog had some health issues, major health issues that probably should have been seen way earlier. But wasn't. Maybe it wasn't as like prevalent or whatever. But it was essentially bad to the point where, like, yeah, yeah. If you know, if you know, you know. So I've just been coping with that uh for like the entirety of last week. Um well, they're better place now, so it's okay. Uh but yeah, it was terrible. I I I don't really like want to heavily I'm not going to heavily talk about it. However, I do think you guys deserve an explanation on why things are kind of slow this past month, especially on the YouTube side. Like, especially on the YouTube side, I haven't been streaming on YouTube. I haven't been doing this, that, and the third. Um, and I've also been like reevaluating like content stuff and everything. Like it, but I don't know if like a bunch of my reevaluation is based on everything that's happening or what. It's just been a tough couple of days, but we're fine. We're doing okay. I got enough strength to stream, okay? I got enough strength to stream. So we're doing fine. But yeah. I want to appreciate everyone who gave their concerns on twitter.com. I was a part of a stream Sunday, so if you missed that, feel free to look up Lulu Freya's channel, which is a well-known person to the channel. I was a part of their collab earlier. Two of their collabs. I don't have the VOD for the other one, so you probably have to watch theirs. But yeah. All right, enough with the bad stuff. Enough with the bad stuff. Enough with the sappy bad stuff. Right now we are drawing, okay? We are drawing, we are focused. We are focused and drawing. But hopefully you guys have had a better couple of days than I have. Whenever I watch any streams, honestly, I guess I start draw purple clouds or something. That sounds great. I hope my my nonsense speak can fill the air for you. Can fill a decent air for you for your drawing. I like it when people are drawing while they watch me. It feels like I'm doing something right. Cause like, you know, I'd rather inspire people to draw than anything. I will try and tempt anyone to draw. I'm be real. No, you know, as a VTuber, as a VTuber, my goal is to make everyone a VTuber, and then as a artist, my goal is to make everyone an artist. So I'm like, hey yo, you should draw. Like I'll always be like, hey, draw it, share it, share your feelings. What does this ink blob look like to you? The ink blob test. I will be confused that on Earth do I design my VTuber make it. I was thinking about doing a video on that. I don't know. I was thinking of doing a video on that. I don't know if my input would be great though. I'm not really a top tier VTuber designer, but like I have some ideas. I'm not a top tier VTuber designer. However, I do know a thing or two from my own studies, and from me doing a few VTuber designs. Wait. I'm looking for a thing. Wait. I'm looking for a reference. Yeah, I was gonna do 2 videos around that originally. One of them was gonna be how to do it completely free, like 100% free. Um, well, pretty much 100% free. It was gonna be pretty much 100% free. Actually, no, it would be 100% free. Yeah, how to do it like completely free. I was gonna do that one, and I was also gonna do like maybe like a design video or something like that. Or maybe like have my own personal opinions on design if you want to hear that. I can explain some of my thought processes when it comes to designing a VTuber. I think what's the most important thing is don't worry that that it may look like someone else's, unless you intentionally do it. That's when it's weird. But don't worry if it looks like somebody else. Oh my gosh, can I please? Don't worry if it looks like somebody else's design, because like nothing is 100% original nowadays. So more or less just worry about just add your personality to it, as in like how you perceive yourself, like what your likes, your dislikes, and all that stuff. Like, for example, like this, like my VTuber definitely isn't how I look. I look manlier. I look manlier man. But you know, on the inside, I just feel so calm and tired and all that jazz. So I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I like the color scheme. That's why I chose it. And like the lore, based on the lore is based on like my own personal feelings on stuff. Like I just base everything off of personal, like a lot of symbolism and personal likes and interests. I would just never care about like trying to make it as unique as possible, unless of course there's like some kind of patent or something like that, like some kind of legal thing. I literally, what is wrong with me? I cannot believe this. Something's wrong with me. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. This is why I do things video format. But space theme, yeah, space is cool. Honestly, like my VTuber is technically kind of space themed, because like it is like they do live in space. However, I do want to like lean into that more into an updated version of it. I've been trying to get it. I've been trying to work on the updated version whenever I get the chance to. I'm trying to lean a bit more into space, or a bit more into something else, like some other interests. Yeah, just a redesign, just a bit of a redesign. I mean, I had this design for more than a year actually, coming up. Like this design was done, I believe, last year my birthday. Or well, around my birthday. It was like last year around Christmas, I believe this design was done. I don't know why I can't imagine the body. Something's weird's happening in my head. I'm gonna just ignore the body right now, because I cannot imagine it for some reason. I know it's going this way. The body's going this way. I'm just trying to. Maybe I need the red line. I need the red line. Like it was either that, or I was even thinking about scrapping and going like a whole different route, and just having like a flip-flop thing. Consistent character I keep for a long time. Yeah, like don't be scared to keep to move on. I feel like a lot of people keep their designs because one, they don't really like draw them themselves, so they it's a lot of money to spend on like redesigning a whole character and doing all that. And two, it's like two, they just, you know, really relate to like their own design. Um, I personally don't care, right? So I'm down to just to move on from my design. Like I'm down to move on from my design, my lore, until I find something that truly like sticks. Um, like there's some aspects I like about this design that that I definitely want to keep, which is why I'm like, oh, I know what the problem is. It's this shoulder, I think. Danganronpa and telling that all the time. You know, that's cool. You know, Danganronpa, it's a sick game. I still haven't played it. I have the game. I know what the endings are, which is kind of one reason why I just don't really play the game. I've been debating on playing it on stream, but I'm like playing games on stream, it's hard to it's hard to get engaged. It's hard to be engaged in both chat and gaming, unless it's like a multiplayer game or something like everybody can enjoy. You know, like Mario Kart. I know it's pretty dark. Oh yeah, no, it's dark as heck. Danganronpa's dark as heck, yeah. But it's pretty cool. I think Danganronpa's pretty cool though. Not doing that then. Not a fan of the dark stuff, huh? I think I think it's like the perfect school with the art style, but yeah. I think it's like a perfect like blend of dark in my opinion. I mean, it gets like super dark, but it's not like oh you instantly see like heavy gore. It's more like scaredy cat. I mean, it's not horror. There's only like one that's like major horror. There's only like one Danganronpa that's like insane horror. Um, but even that's like not even. I mean, I guess psychological horror, yeah, yeah. It wouldn't be for everyone. I don't know how scared of a scaredy cat are you? So. Like it's like my level of like what I'd be down to play when it comes to horror because like it like normal horror just stresses me out. It doesn't necessarily scare me. It just stresses me out because like the most of the mechanics in horror is just so stressful. Because it's like if you fail this, you have to go back like 10,000 miles, which is like most horror games. Like most horror games are exactly like that, where it's like you fail this one thing. Oh yeah, guess you got to do that again. That's why I don't like horror. That's why I'm not a fan of horror games. But certain ones are probably fine. Like they're just kind of brutal. Like horror games are just kind of brutal. And like I like hard games. Like I do. I really do. But you know, I like them when I can save beforehand and maybe just maybe beat this like beat what was the Digimon that was super tough to beat? I mean Wrath was, but I don't think he was that bad in Cyber Sleuth. I'm trying to think what Digimon it was. It was definitely not Wrath. It was something else. It wasn't Wrath though. I literally did Wrath like in Cyber Sleuth in like I think 3 tries. I think Wrath was 3 tries. But I'm trying to think of which Digimon it was. If I see it, actually it might have been the speed one. It might have been That one with the ridiculous speed jazz. Nah, that was the most annoying jazz ever. I I I cannot wait for the next Digimon like story game that comes out soon. I have to play the demo at some point. I was debating on streaming it, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna. This is for me. Maybe I'll stream Pokemon though. Maybe I'll stream Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'd be more violent in Pokemon though. I don't know. I don't know if you guys should see my Pokemon side. Pokemon mention? Pokemon mention in my Squid Game? Yeah, I don't know if you guys should see my Pokemon side. Like my pure unadulterated Pokemon side. I'm not sure if you guys are ready for that. Because it would be a live reaction of like actual Pokemon stuff. I don't know. Like maybe I'll stream Pokemon. I don't know. I know if I stream Pokemon, it's just gonna end up being like a long stream. It'll be long streams. Like at the very least, it'll be long streams. If I end up streaming Pokemon, it'll be like insanely long. Human alien, we're all Pokemon inside. That is true. That is true. That is definitely true. Nurse Joy, that's a Pokemon right there. Nurse Joy is a Pokemon. That's confirmed. I don't know what to say. Officer Jenny, that's a Pokemon. Every Hex Maniac, they're all Pokemon, okay? Even the new one. Even the new Hex Maniac, it's a Pokemon. But yeah, I'd be so down to do a Pokemon stream. I don't know, maybe I'll do a different Pokemon stream to test the waters. My favorite Pokemon, I go with most basic ones. I mean, my favorite is Phanpy. My number one favorite is Phanpy. And it's Chugga Conroy's fault, by the way. Because I didn't have a favorite before Chugga Conroy did Crystal. But, like, when I saw Phanpy, I was like, you know what? It was meant to be. But I do have a whole top 5 jazz. I just don't remember off the top of my head the top 5 in general. All I know is Zarina's, I believe, is number 2. I believe Zarina's number 2. And one of the EV evolutions is up in the top 5. I just don't know which one. It probably is Vaporeon. I don't know. I usually say Eevee in general, but there's only like one Eevee evolution I hate. There's only one Eevee evolution I hate, so I can't really say every Eevee Evo I like, because literally there's only one I hate, and they ruin everything for me. Oh my gosh, this is so wrong in so many ways. This is not even at all. Like, I hate that gosh darn Flareon. Sorry, Flareon lovers. I hate Flareon. You can suck a lemon. Actually, blame Nintendo for me hating Flareon, actually. Alright, well, not Nintendo. Game Freak. Sorry, my bad. Blame Game Freak for me hating not Vaporeon. For me hating Flareon. Flareon is kind of useless. It's the worst Eevee, and people are like, oh man, I'll still use it though. People sit here, it's like, even regular Eevee has more purpose than Flareon. I mean, now recently Flareon has more viable things, but like come on. Like come on. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be realistic here. Let's sit down. Let's be realistic here. But then again, like, I don't like Pokemon based on practicality. I mean, I literally said Vampy was, but I think it's more or less that, you know, I just hate what they did with them so much so that I just don't like the Pokemon. That's just how it is. But I know it was made during a time where they didn't know what they were doing. Heck, it was made during a time where they thought they didn't think it would actually stick for a long time. But, you know, Pokemon stood the test of time. And now they patented something that they didn't make. So so you know what? Hey, you know what? If they didn't do it, Digimon would have done it. I'm just kidding. I keep trying to prove that one is the best of them all, and I just stare like, okay, number one. What mine is what ran on. What's the best of them all? Out of curiosity. What is this opinionated fact that's the best of them all? I'm actually curious. Cause I'm just curious if I could say it's valid. Let me just do a validity check here. Validity check. Validity. And why the answer is only Fampy? I'm just kidding. Rayquaza. Huh. That's kind of basic. That's kind of basic. That's kind of basic. Mm. Don't mean to be rude to your friend. That's kind of basic. I mean, stat wise, Rayquaza is the strongest Pokemon. Like game wise, game stat wise, or at least a while back. I don't know about now. I'd have to. I haven't brushed up on like the new Pokemons in a while, like the new Pokemon guys. So maybe that might have changed, but stat wise, Rayquaza is uh is definitely the best Pokemon in technicality, but like that's kind of bland. That's kind of bland. Power to them though. Power to them. Also, Moltres. I see they like the legendaries, huh? What's with all the legendaries? I guess they like power. They're a big power fan, huh? But Moltres is kind of trash. But I don't think it's like the. It's not the worst of the birds though. Moltres isn't the worst of the birds, so it could be worse. I forgot what the worst of the birds is. Wait, is it Moltres? No, I think it's Articuno. I'm pretty sure it's Articuno. But I don't know. I don't really like Moltres design, so I can't really agree with that. I don't really like Moltres design compared to all the other guys' designs. So But hey. I just pick one good. Literally any Pokemon that's blue. Well, can I interest you in my Lord and Savior Fampi? They may not be a really good Pokemon, but you know, if I can tempt someone in the to the Fampi side, I'll take it. I'll take it. You know, Fampi's blue. Fampi's blue. Hey, hey, welcome to stream. MC, MC, welcome to the stream. Nick. Okay. But yeah, if I can convince somebody to the Fampi side, that'd be great. Tempt you with the Fampi side. Fampi is the best thing in the world. Fampi is the only true meaning of Pokemon, like the true meaning of Pokemon is Fampi. What else is there to say? I mean, have you seen what Fampi looks like? Fampi is by far best looking Pokemon there. It's like no disconnect. I don't know. I feel like internet's been getting worse. At least everywhere else. Internet's just been getting terrible lately. I've not seen it. You haven't seen Fampi? How could you not seen Fampi? I guess you don't watch the play the Pokemons, huh? Well, Fampi is Fampi's the only Pokemon anyone ever needs, okay? That's all that needs that's all that needs to be known. Internet's not great here. Yeah, internet's just, I feel like they've just been lazy recently, like internet providers. Or at least like because I don't know, because my internet's been trash too. As of recently. Like absolute garbage. I know that wasn't on my side though. I do know that the spike wasn't on my side. Because usually around afternoon it's fine, but when it reaches night, like the internet just can he or she beat Goku? It's a Pokemon. So the answer is no. But I mean, I wouldn't base a character on how they could beat Goku though. I can only name like I don't know all of Goku's feats because I'm not really a fan of Dragon Ball, or at least the newer ones. I like the first one, and after that I don't like it. But it's 1 a.m. but the internet's so bad. Yeah, it's like it's usually around like night. It's so trash. But like afternoon, it's all fine. Like afternoon, it's fine. It's kind of all right in my opinion. Yeah. It's all right. I respect what it did to the medium, but I don't really, not a big fan of it. Not a huge fan. I think it's overrated. I think the problem comes with it being overrated, and like the fans are kind of wild sometimes, and I'm like, I'm not with that. But I respect what it did to the medium. It gave us Amphibia, so I'm not gonna be mad about that. It gave us Amphibia. You know, the GOAT Toriyama gave us Dragon Quest, even though they kind of ruining it now. Rest in peace. So I can't really complain. I can't complain. Unhinged and super unhinged. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of agree. And the super unhinged ones are the ones that will like unironically will always say Goku could be everything when in reality that's not true. I mean, the way the character's coded, technically at some point, but you know, you cannot beat every character that exists in anime verse. Heck, even cartoon verse are people that can beat him. So but I don't want to get into that. Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy Neutron is a boy genius. Goku is Goku. I don't like this. I don't like these hands. I don't like these hands. I hate these hands. I hate these hands so much. But I think I'm gonna move on so that I don't have to look at him. I think it's like this part that's like really like is prominent, and then this goes into the hand. Oh my gosh, this hand sucks. I'm so sorry. I'm erasing art. I'm erasing art, dog. I'm erasing art. This is I'm just so disappointed. I'm just really disappointed. Yeah, nails are great. Nails are I love designing nails. But like hands are just so gosh darn annoying. If I could just master the art of the hand, I'd master the world. It'd be like water, earth, fire, air, hand. And the avatar couldn't master the hand. Anatomy in general, yeah. I mean, I kind of gave up. Well, not gave up. I kind of my view on anatomy is like, well, my view on doing art is like just wing it till you fake it till you make it. I'm just trying to figure out like the way I want to do things. I try out different things. I just don't really do the anatomical stuff. I don't really care. I focus on like drawing boxes so that once I get better at boxes, then I can trick the eye into doing other things. That's essentially what I do. I just try and trick the eye of doing things. Because honestly, what I'm noticing now as an artist is literally if you can just render good, you can do anything. If you just know how to render, if you just know how to render, you can do anything. You can pretty much do anything if you can literally render. You can get away with literally anything. I've been noticing that. I've been like, wait a minute. Is this the secret all along? Like if you just render it well, you you can get away with anything. So honestly, if you just focus on rendering, you're fine. When doing oil paintings, you know, if you believe hard enough, I think you can. If you believe hard enough, I believe you can. Yeah. Acceptable. Exactly. Exactly. Have you seen people render a single dot? Like, come on. I'm sure every artist rendered, including the greats. I mean, rendering still exists in traditional. It's just shading. Both extra steps. Just shading with extra steps. We just call it rendering because we just call it rendering. I don't know. It exists. It's just done differently. Because not like you need to erase anything to render. Rendering's just adding more stuff. So in reality, like you can still render no matter what. So yes, the same is true in traditional. As long as you render, you're fine. No one's gonna notice. I just don't know the anatomical correct way of saying render, and because I'm used to, I just do digital because I like digital so much. Like, I like traditional, don't get me wrong. It's just you know, mediums, preferred mediums. That's way better. I'll take it. Secret little doodles. I call them watermarks. No fancy name. Honestly, I should just add Among Us in every single one of my every single one of my drawings. I wonder how much I can get away with, like how I could, if I were to just suddenly were to add like just Among Us in every single drawing, it like not just in the eyes, because I know about the Among Us eyes. I know about that. But I'm talking about like, you know, everywhere. Like literally it could be like right here, right? In the eyes, yeah. But I'm talking about like anywhere else that's not just the eyes, right? If I just suddenly were to add Among Us everywhere, how long would you take? How long would it be for people to notice? How long do you think it would take for people to notice? Until I notice the sign. So you won't be tricked. You won't be tricked. You'll know the imposter. Do you think like 2 days or one? I mean, of course you would because I said it, but like, what if I just suddenly did it without you knowing? Like, I could do it like starting next week, right? And it could be like the smallest thing ever, like the smallest detail ever. It could even be a shading, right? Could literally be a shading part, where I just shade an Among Us in it. Ominous. There's no such thing as ominous here. We don't do ominous here, silly. I'm never gonna say that again. Don't worry, I would never brain rot people with Among Us unless I thought it was truly funny. And plus, I'm pretty sure if I were to do that, I probably wouldn't use Among Us. I'd use something else. You know, like ooh ooh ee, ah, like the cat jam, the cat jam. I could see me doing that. That's the only brain rot I allow. The cat jam. That's the only brain rot meme I allow. Truly believe that meme is evil. What do you mean? Every developer is using it. Every developer kind of be adding it. It's been wild. I'm like, you know what? Power to you. I think the cat's doing it itself though. I think the cat's doing it itself. I don't think I think it's a cosmic entity that's doing it themselves. You know, so you're saying we're getting brain damage by spinning around during uh whenever we spin around? The cosmos, is it? I mean, it depends on the video. I guess so. But I think the idea is that the cat's an omni is like a strong being, like a very strong being that cannot be defeated. So that's why it could never truly get damaged. I don't know. It seems to be ing pretty well. Therefore, it's evil. You know, if the logic works, the logic works. You know what? If you want to believe it's not a god cat. I believe it's a god cat. So that's where my standpoint is. You're not gonna be able to see this, but I'm just doing and that's great. Yeah, it's beautiful. That's humanity. That's humanity. Difference in opinions. That's humanity. Oh, the humanity. I see the problem. Okay, I see the problem. Well, first of all, this gotta be cut. We gotta cut this out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Okay, that I didn't know that hand was a part of it. That was problem one. This hand. Problem two. Its location. I'm gonna be real. I'm disappointed in this hand. I'm disappointed. I'm not sad. I'm disappointed. I'm not sad. I'm just very disappointed. So it's like this. It goes in. Goes inward. Goes inward then outwards. Inwards and outward. And then it kind of Everything is in like the same. And that's the main problem, because then this hand is wrong. Then I gotta fix that hand. I'm gonna just focus on getting this to look right first, and then we're gonna worry about it later. I think that's a very fair thing to do. Like the Riddler? No, I said Edward, not Edward. Very Riddler coded of you. The Riddler. Oh no, I don't know much about Batman lore. I don't know much about Riddler lore, I should say. Wait, what? Here? That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I knew. I knew that part. I just don't know motivations, dreams, you know, experiences. Actually, I haven't even seen him in media in like a hot minute. I really haven't seen him in media in a hot minute. I wonder what they're gonna do with him. Like, no one talks about him anymore. It's always the Penguin or the Joker. I think they're just trying to make the Penguin more of a threat. What they did to him. No, that's Batman. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Actually, no. That is Batman. Yeah. Wait, that's just Batman. That's just Batman, but on a different side. Are you saying the Riddler and Batman are the same people? Is the same person? Like. With the only difference being that the Riddler's probably just poor. Okay, so he thinks he's so he believes he's Batman once he's insane. Okay, so he is Batman, or he thinks he's Batman in the movie. Okay, all right, okay. I'm just trying to understand this here. So in a movie adaptation of him, he thinks he's Batman. Only in one movie. Okay, gotcha. In the movie adaptation, he has the same exact backstory as Batman, with the same exact reasoning of wanting revenge on Gotham, just done in a different way. Two sides of the same coin. Or two sides of the same coin, Batman. Batman. Or two sides of the same coin there, Batman. I challenge you in the art of fisticuffs, Batman. That's like a choir thingy. Yo, this Riddler lore is kind of wilding me. It's kind of wild. Riddle me this, Batman. I would have said a riddle there, but I don't know riddles off the top of my head. I'm not the Riddler. What do you, who do you expect I am? Who do you expect I am? The Riddler? Who do you think I am? The Riddler? You don't mind a Riddler riddle. Spelling's overrated anyway, it's fine. No one cares about spelling. If people cared about spelling, the world would be a way better place. Okay, I'm listening. Well, I'm reading while also drawing, but I'm listening. Spelling, exactly. Spelling is made up. What does a liar do when he... What does a liar do when he dies? What does a liar do when he dies? He lies still. Wait, that's the riddle? Oh my gosh. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Wow. You know what? Honestly, the Riddler kind of cooked on that one. The Riddler, you kind of cooked on that one. Honestly, I might become a Riddler, Glazer right here. Hang on one second. I don't remember them cooking like that. I actually don't remember them cooking like that. I'm gonna be real. Then again, I didn't watch a lot of Batman stuff. I know of Batman stuff. I just didn't watch a lot of it. But yes, I do agree that that words are just a myth. Like they don't exist. They're not real. Words truly do not exist. They're just a figment of people's imaginations that were translated to an AI language model. And is cooked too. True. Hey, if you live in Gotham, you're pretty much cooked. You're probably cooked. Like I couldn't survive in Gotham. I doubt anyone I know could survive in Gotham. Let's be real. Why do people live there? The housing rates must be cheap. They have drama all the time. That is true. They do have drama all the time. The housing has to be cheap in Gotham though. Like dead serious. It has to be cheap. Even though there are a bunch of wealthy people that live there. But they probably live there because they could do all the sneaky stuff there. Like let's be honest with ourselves. That's probably why they live there in the first place, so they can do all the sneaky business deals. But like because I can't think of any benefit, right? Because it's not like the schools are great. The schools can't be great in Gotham. I don't believe that. I know they have like a certain school in Gotham, but that does well, but true, true. That's what we call goals here. But yeah, no, it has to be cheap in Gotham. Like I genuinely don't see why. Because like to own a layer, like think about it, you know, Joker owns a layer. He holds an entire layer. And last time I checked, he's not that rich, guys. I'm just kidding. The joke is he probably just, you know, he probably just stole it. You know how it is. But like, he's not rich. Oh yeah, no. I did see Joker 2022, so I do know what that looks like, but I don't know how much it costs. It probably is cheap. Yeah, honestly, if you can at least get a house, if you can at least get an apartment, that's cheap. To be dead honest, like dead honest, even if it looks like the Joker's apartment, that's still better than what it is now. that that's still better than how it is now. So like honestly, okay, maybe I'm down to live in Gotham. I mean, you just keep your head down, right? You just like chill, you know, like just keep your head down. You know, there's drama everywhere, so you always have some excitement. You keep your head down, nobody will pay attention to you. I don't know, maybe you could get a drop batarang or something. Sell that on eBay. Get rich. Wow, that took 10 years to make. That literally took 10 years to make. I don't know about you guys, but that took 10 years to make. 2022 Joker was great. I didn't see the bad one. I didn't see the bad Joker. The one that was bad. I'm curious how bad it is. Just like how I want to see just like how I want to see Cats the movie, just to see how bad it is for the funnies. And finding out lore. Yeah, I think that's the fun part about exploring fandoms is like the lore is like these guys know how the lore is, and it's interesting to listen to. It's just sometimes I just don't like it when they go wild. I don't necessarily talk to people in fandoms. I don't heavily participate. I I I gaze respectfully so that I don't so that maybe I don't get canceled. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to be a part of the fandom if you're gonna get me canceled. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to get canceled here. Like insert fandom here. I mean, to be honest, like actually one fandom thing I'm gonna say, and then I'm never gonna talk about it again because I don't participate in any of what this thing's about is Homestuck. Okay, for the longest time with Homestuck, I apparently didn't know who the protagonist was because every fan thing I've seen, he just wasn't in them. So so I honestly thought like I don't know the Homestuck lore, but I think who I thought was the protagonist for Homestuck for a while was like uh it was like a devil horn character or something like that. Homestruck. I think Homestruck or Homestuck. I don't know. But yeah, I know nothing about Homestuck. I know nothing about it. The only thing I'm gonna know about it is whenever the gosh darn show comes out, because that's probably what I'm gonna see it with. They say it's okay. Okay. But yeah, like this entire time, I didn't know who the main character was. I feel like I should have known that though. You know, I feel like I've been on the internet long enough. I should know what the main character would look like. I was when I first saw the trailer for the animated one, I was like, wait a minute, this was the main character this entire time. Wait a minute. I've never seen this man before in my life. What? And I've seen Homestuck art like for a long time now. I've never seen this guy in my life. So at first I thought this must be something else because I can't be Homestuck. But then I was like, wait, oh, it is. How am I supposed to how do I know this is real? How do I know this exists? Like how do I know this is the person? I felt scammed. I felt like most of the characters except for one I can't remember. I wouldn't know. I I know nothing about Homestuck. I know literally zero. I know less than zero things about Homestuck. I'm sure it's good. It's literally been a whole thing for ever on the internet nowadays, so I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's pretty good. I don't know, from what little I've interacted with like or what I've seen of it, I'm like I don't know what's going on. But then again, there's like probably over 1,000 chapters nowadays, so I don't really know. It's a good art style. Yeah, I do agree with that. It's a good art style though. I like the usage of color in the style. I'm a big fan of the color. Huge color fan here. Hi guys, huge color fan here. It's very internet like. Yeah. Hey, you, as Bo Burnham said, welcome to the internet. As the famous Bo Burnham sung. One of it's of interest to you, you be the first. Welcome to the internet. What do you prefer? A love-hate relationship with that song. I used to play it on repeat. Facts, I used to play it on repeat. Wait, do I want to? Actually, yeah, no, we'll have it go all the way up. I don't know if I would know the entire song though by heart. I think even when I heard it on repeat, I don't think I memorized the entire song by heart. I love it, but I can't stop singing. But I can't how frequently I sing it after I listen. Yeah, I think about it sometimes. It's like one of the top songs I always think about when I'm doing nothing, where it's like Oh, it just comes up in my brain. Now it's also filled with K-pop Demon Hunters, so you know that's also great. It kind of drowned it out. Mm, mm. I want to use this one. Ugh. I don't have water with me. I should really get into the habit of taking water while I'm streaming. Speaking of which, things we gotta figure out streaming plans for next month. We gotta figure that out. Gotta figure that out. Lap. Your lamp blinded you. Tell your lamp to stop. Just stop. Tell your lamp that's illegal. If your lamp blinds you, tell it's illegal. It's illegal to do that. It should stop. I always talk to inanimate objects, and they always respond. They always respond. Anyway. Honestly, it was either this or a Sonic character. I was gonna draw. Because I've been playing a lot of Crossworlds. This is almost a Crossworld stream. Oh, actually it happened. But it would have been funny. Would have been funny. Wait a minute. Would have been funny. Would have been funny though. Would have been funny. Wouldn't it have been funny? Wouldn't it have been a haha funny moment that if that happened? Maybe not for you, but for me. For me. For me, it would be funny. For me, it would be funny. Let's be realistic here. For me, it would be funny. I don't want to go curved. I kind of want to go curved. He's coming right back at ya. He's coming right back at ya. Then curvy. Spoopy. Be super spoopy. Super spoopy. Spoopy. It's gonna be spoopy. Pay attention, Charlie Brown. This will be on the test. Oh, magic 8-ball. When will my parents get back from the movies? Oh, magic 8-ball. When will my parents get back from the movies? I don't know what that is. Care to enlighten me? While I sit down here and keep drawing and And we allow random conversations here as long as it's not too bizarre and scares me. Cause like I don't know what it is about YouTube YouTube random comments, but like some people come in here, they act a bit wild. They act a bit wild, and that's why I get scared to stream on YouTube. I'm like, what the flip? What the flip's going on here? Well, what's going on? I don't know what to say because it's like it's so wild I can't do anything. I mean, I could ban them, but they don't do anything wrong. I mean, if they spam heavily, I will ban them, but like very futuristic aesthetic in the early 2000s. It's like bubbly and futuristic. That does sound like a cool art style. Hold on, I'm gonna go look it up. I'm sure I know the aesthetic. I just don't know names. I'm just not really a name person. You know what I mean? Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Not really a name person, so I probably know the style. I just... Oh, this? That is kind of cool. It is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I do like water motifs. Motifs? Did I use that word right? Motifs? Motifs? Motifs. But yeah, I definitely know that style. Can I please? Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually gonna boost it up a bit more so that we can go ahead and community on Reddit. I mean, there's a community for everything on Reddit, but yeah, there's a community for everything. Really, that's a wild thing about the internet. There's a community for everything, and you know what? That's kind of beautiful in a way. That's kind of beautiful in a way that there's a community for everything. It's beautiful. It truly is beautiful. It is 2 a.m. What we're making? Okay, time, I guess. OBS. OBS. OBS was being bad. Sorry, guys. OBS was being a big bad thing to disconnect. Well, it was probably the internet's fault, not OBS's fault. But still, it was being bad. I don't know where I got cut off. Hopefully YouTube's fine. Hopefully YouTube side is fine. I don't know if YouTube side is fine. Sometimes it kind of messes with the YouTube side. A lot. Oh, hi. Welcome in. Hang on one second. Wait, now the Twitch side's not working. What? Wait, is the Twitch side not working? Oh no, the Twitch side is working. But why is it not showing at all? Wait. I have to go for now. Love you chatting with everyone. Good night, good morning, good day. Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. Okay, we are live here. Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Sorry that things crashed and everything got worse and everything made me cry inside and out. Okay. We're back to it. We're back to it, guys. We're back to it. We got one more hour. We got one more hour of fun. You guys ready for the one more hour of fun? The one more hour of thumb, if you will. I don't know what that laugh was. I'm sorry. Okay. Hi, hi. Wait, you don't see anything. What? Lulu, you're not seeing anything. You don't see anything. Lulu, you're not seeing anything. You don't see anything. You don't. Shh. It's okay. You don't see anything. You see ears. Yeah, you see ears. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about ears. What are you doing here? I'm just kidding. uh, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm doing okay. Doing better than last week, so had time to process. So we're doing swell. Can't complain. How about you? How you doing? Was your stream today or yesterday? I literally saw the the schedule. I literally saw the schedule earlier today. I don't know if I remember. Good, doing better is always good. Yes. Yesterday. Ah. How was it? It was Silent Hill, right? It was Silent Hill. Was Silent Hill F? Just working. Good work. I heard that game was pretty poggers. Yeah, I heard that game was pretty poggers. So happy that it is liked and well. I don't know. I never played a Silent Hill game, so I can't really relate to anything. Fix the FPS problem. Yeah. We love FPS problems. I still have those. No matter what I do. Well, I guess with the game. Newer games are always like that, though. They always have the FPS problems. Caked in. They always have it caked into the new experience. Especially when streaming it. Especially when streaming it. Might be PC though. What's your PC stats? If you even remember. Like I barely remember mine. I need to fix mine. I keep freezing randomly. I think I know the reason, but I just never. I have to boot up BIOS for it. 4070 Ti. Honestly, let me be real. Your graphics is already better than mine. I only have a normal 4070, so it really shouldn't drop. Really shouldn't. I think it's like maybe something else was open, and that was probably what caused it to drop frames. That's almost the same, but TI's still better. TI's still better. Truly. I mean, that's why a lot of people do either do the iPhone thing or they do the whatchamacallit dual PC streaming, which I could do because I have my second PC still. I haven't sold it or anything because like I just never got to it. But now it's just taking up space and I don't know what to do with it. Because I would need to take the hard drive. I don't feel like throwing that out because throwing out hard drives it's so annoying. Throwing out hard drives are annoying because you're not allowed to throw it out normally. You're not allowed to, like, what, like, how do I throw it out? Should use it. That's true. But I also don't want to add to the electricity bill, you know? But I could. Like, have a PC just to fool around with. Like, it all could just be a PC to fool around with. Like, I was thinking about it. I might end up doing it. Especially if I was ever to get my own place. If that ever happens. I would definitely do that, probably. Because I'll just have more space to do things. Or, hopefully I would. But in this economy, no way that's happening. I love that voice crack. I love that voice crack. That was a great voice crack. That was terrific. Wonderific, so terrific. But yeah, it would probably be a good PC for just streaming because like the graphics for it is literally 1660. So I could probably only use it for just streaming, to be real. Because all it needs to do is upload at a good rate, that's all. That's all. You don't see anything. You don't see anything, Kowalski. I can't do my Penguins of Madagascar impression. My skipper Madagascar impression. At least with demanding games, yeah. Speaking of, I don't know why I'm gonna say demanding games and Pal World in the same sentence. I don't know how Pal World is nowadays. I heard Pal World got its a 1.0, and I haven't played Pal World in a hot minute. I kind of want to see what's going on in there. I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious. Finally a game. A lot of games are actually taking the plunge and becoming actual games. Like I've been noticing that. I've been like, is there a positive trend going on right now? Like is there an actual good trend happening right now where games are actually becoming games and like gotcha's disappearing? It's like the world's healing. Like I'm like, wait, is the world kind of healing right now? Am I going crazy? Because like Anata just dropped that they were like, yeah, we're not doing gotcha. Like after like Night Abyss Duet also announced the same thing. I was like, yo, wait, hold on. And I was gonna play Anata anyway. Because Anata was the one that I was probably gonna go for. I was kind of leaning towards. The other one, I forgot what it's called. It was more Pokemon-esque, so I'm like, I don't know. We'll see what happens, you know, we'll see what happens. But I was probably leaning towards Anata anyway. From what was shown gameplay wise, it was good. But again, we won't know until the game comes out. Or until the beta season. Or until the beta. I'm really excited for... Dog, I'm so excited for the multiplayer though. I'm so excited if they actually do drop multiplayer on that, Jazz. Please say they drop multiplayer. I want them to drop multiplayer on that. Like an actual good multiplayer. Like not just like a crazy. Because I know they're gonna have it. And I'm like, please say it's actually good. And not just like Honkai Star Rail level where it's like you don't do anything with it. Because that's also a trend that I don't like. But it's definitely like GTA and Watch Dogs and all that jazz, and it looks so sick. And you're getting that for free with you buying only cosmetics. You know the we call that the Roblox method. The Roblox method. I didn't know there's multiplayer. I think it's anticipated to have multiplayer at some point. I don't think it's gonna be released right away, of course. I think at some point it's gonna have it though. But we'll see. We'll see. I hope it does, because it could always change their mind, or it could always been just a false rumor. Um, but yeah, it looks so sick. I was like, yeah, no, people might be quitting games for this if it's good. If it's good, people might be quitting some games. I know I might completely quit games. And then if multiplayer exists, there's probably gonna be RP, and that's gonna be weird. There's gonna be some RP drama, and we get more drama stuff. We get more drama for free. I'm just kidding. Drama, yay. Drama I can actually watch, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if they actually do the thing and they do like what GTA like the RP servers type jazz, which I would love by the way. I don't think they would have the guts to do it though, but I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if they were to allow that at some point like down the line, if you know they're kind enough to do so, because that would get more sales. But I would just make sure they can't mod in outfits. I think that would be fair. I think that'd be a fair trade. I don't know how it would work though. I don't know their code. I don't know anything. So what do I know? I'm just somebody sitting in the background. I think I messed up this hair. Man, why is your hair so confusing? It's still easier than my hair though. I'm be real. We'll see. We'll see. Your hair is so confusing. You know, to be honest, I drew your hair enough though where I have an easier time doing your hair than my hair. So like I'm gonna be real. I suck at hair. I suck at drawing hair. So me doing this well at it is already shocking to me. So like if I truly think about it, I drew your hair like probably double digits now. It would probably have to be double digits because I had to sketch it out. I had to rough draft your model. I made the animation, which means I had to draw it like a few times. I also drew some fan art. Yeah, I'd say like double digits. But then again, I'm always like when it comes to my hair, I'm always like never satisfied with like the end product. So I'm really hoping my next model it's good and I get satisfied with the end product. Like hopefully, because maybe it's the way I rigged it. That's probably also why. So whatever. It really is. honestly, I've been really struggling with like doing things for myself right now recently. Yeah. I've been really struggling with doing things myself recently. I'm like, I mean, for obvious reasons, like literally all of last week was the reason, but but I've been trying to think of like how to actually cut down these streams like in a manner where I'm not giving up too much of my time. Because like with the time I would having to cut down streams, it would be way better. Like I haven't started yet, because I just haven't started yet. But I just wish I had time. I wish I had infinite time. I wish I had that time turner that Hermione has. That's the only reference of Harry Potter I know. Yeah. But you have more help than I do. I literally do everything myself. I mean, I've just gotten to the point like I've recently seen these that'd be enough from exactly. But recently I have I did say I went full time, and this week tomorrow I'm literally getting my first full time pay, and mm, that helped. Maybe I should get that help now. maybe, maybe I should get that help now. It's kind of looking possible. It's kind of looking possible now. Like my first full time pay is coming, and I'm like, oh boy, that kind of looks possible now. Things look possible now. I'm seeing I'm seeing the future. But I just don't know what I should get first. Because I could just buy a bunch of art. Because that would be fun. I don't want to go too crazy. I don't want to go too crazy. I swear. I know myself. I'll go too crazy. If I buy something expensive, I'm gonna buy something expensive again. And it's like I can control myself. I typically do control myself well when it comes to money. But sometimes I do buy stupid things. Okay? Like, like the normal average being in 2021. What's a good example? The answer is not Miku, by the way. That's never a stupid purchase. Um but what's a good example that's not? I know. And then it doesn't help that things just break because I'm just so unlucky, and that's just life. Like I'm honestly tempted to buy a new mic, and I literally got this mic straight up last year. I'm pretty sure I got this mic last year, along with the stand. So I'm already tempted to get a new mic, and I'm like, do I really want to get a new mic? Or like maybe a mic stand, because I don't know, because I just don't like the position my mic is in. Like that's the main problem with my microphone, is that I don't like the position it's in, and I don't know if that might be the stand's problem or what. But like stand is nice, yeah. I should get a new mic. There is a Miku stand coming out. It'll be fine. Yeah, I recently got a new stand because my stand wasn't working. Like apparently the stand that came with my mic, because I got it from I got my mic used, but it's a good mic. It's a Rode. Um but it's definitely not set up right. Like my mic is definitely not set up right. It's a better job than the cheapest one, exactly. Same with mine. Mine does the job. But I might get that Miku stand. That Miku stand comes out soon. I did get the Miku headphones. If anyone's curious about the headphone swap I did, I bought the Miku ones. I bought the the Miku ones because I was sick and tired of Razer being annoying as heck. I wasn't gonna buy it, but then Razer wanted to be like, "Oh, I hate you." Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. I mean, it's a bit uncomfortable to start with, because it's like It's not as like puffy on the side, but you know, I broke it in. It's nice now. I don't think I've ever shared it. I don't think I shared it on I shared it on Twitter. I meant to, but I forgot. Now it's too late because I got it like a month ago. so now it's kind of too late. Maybe once I get my I need to revamp my room for Miku's anyway, so maybe once I revamp my room for Miku's, then I'll show off the Miku fits, you know what I'm saying? That works. That works. That works. That works. Yeah, that works. But yeah, I love these headphones because they don't cut off when I need to just do stuff, you know? I'll definitely share. I'll definitely share. I'll definitely share. Maybe I'll share on the Discord. I'll share on the Discord. Who knows? Or maybe I'll share on twitch.tv. We'll see. Not twitch.tv. I mean, I could share on twitch.tv. I could. I'll definitely share at some point though. Maybe if I get another piece from it. What I really want is the Elgato. What's this? Oh, that was the ear, wasn't it? Oh, that was the ear, yeah. Actually, no, that does get cut off. What I really want is the like Stream Deck that comes out. I don't know when the Stream Deck comes out though. The Miku Stream Deck comes out. It might be a Japanese exclusive though. Hopefully it's not. I'd be really sad if it's a Japanese exclusive. I'd be really disappointed and sad and not happy whatsoever. Wait. Where would this be? It would have to be right there because... But that doesn't make sense. Lulu, your hair's starting to not make sense again. Your, your hair's starting to not make sense again. Lulu. Lulu, you gotta stop it. Oh my gosh. Starting to not make sense again. Is it my feeble brain? Is it my feeble brain? I'll figure it out. Don't worry. I got it. I got it. Don't worry. I got it. I got it. Don't worry. I got it. I got it. Don't worry. I'll figure it out. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. So here's the issue I'm having, right? As you can see, these are ears right here. Your headband's down here. Your headband's down here, but your bangs are in the way. And those are the kind of bangs that you cover. So I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to imagine. Let me imagine this. Do whatever you like. I will do whatever I like. I have the power as an artist. You don't need the headband. Maybe you don't. Or maybe you can get two headbands, you know? You can have one in the front, one in the back. And it's perfect. You know, picture this. You got one in the front and you got one in the back. Or maybe it's still there. You know, it could be still there. Maybe it goes through the hair. Double headband. Yeah, double the threat. Double the headband, double the threat. Okay, double the headband, double the threat. I probably shouldn't have erased the head yet. Let me just keep that head real quick. I'm just gonna do that as well, so I know where I'm drawing. So I know where I'm drawing. I'm drawing. So it would be like right here. Like I might be able to. I think this was a part of this. Yeah, that was that. Okay, yeah, it's that feels right. This feels right. If I were to stick it in there. I'm just gonna put it like this for now, and then we'll see what we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see. Also, I put this in the wrong spot, but okay. Oh yeah, that's way too high. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why? That's not where that goes. That's not where that goes, Chief. That's not where that goes. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Mistakes are meant to be made. You know what they say about mistakes? I'm not gonna finish that. I'm not gonna finish the sentence if you thought I was gonna finish the sentence. Okay, but I kind of actually do. I actually kind of do need this. I actually kind of do. Hang on. What's it Scooby-Doo? Coming after you. Gonna solve that mystery. Wait, should I make... Okay, I need to make this wider. Maybe I lower the... Maybe I'll lower the ears a bit. Because the eyes are supposed to go over the ears. Because that's how eyes work. Yo, when I found that out, honestly, my mind was blown. I was like, wait a minute. That's just how eyes work this entire time. The eyes are above the ears. And that's how I really base off of all my drawings. That's how I base all my drawings. I was like, it's not on the same. It's not on the same length. It's like above. Yeah. I was like, huh. I was like, huh. That's kind of wild. That's actively kind of wild. That's actually kind of wild. The eyes go above the ears. I'll just... It's fine. You can't even see the ears in the final thing, so... It's okay. Like, the only people who know are people who watch this VOD. And you know who watches this VOD? No one. Actually, no, I think I do have a few VOD watchers. I don't know. They never... I think I have a few VOD watchers, actually. This isn't the eye shape I'm going with. I just need it there for position. I just need it there for position's sake. I don't want to go small for this. I need it there for position's sake. I don't know why I've been doing noses like this recently, and I'm kind of vibing with it. I kind of vibe with it. Wait, what is 5? Oh, okay. I know what 5 is now. It's cute. Burb. You do so. Yeah, that's too far down. We're gonna boost it up. We're gonna boost it up. That's too far down. That, or we can actually maybe we should just increase the head. I'm just gonna increase the head. We're just gonna increase the head. You know, what's a Scooby-Doo? So that solves so many problems. Look at that. Look at this. Look at the. It's a rat. Ooh. A rat. I was hoping to draw something else today, but I guess this sketch will be the only drawing for today, huh? Sketch might end up being the only drawing this today, which is fine. That's okay. But it does change a lot. It does change a lot of things. It does change a lot of things. It does change quite a bit of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna delete this, and we're gonna redo this, so that we can have a better, just have it come out better. Can't you see that bigger is better and better is bigger? That song's been stuck in my head for quite a while this week. I don't know why. I've been thinking a lot about uh just Zach and Cody in general. Again, I don't know why. It's not like I was a big Zach and Cody fan. I've just been thinking about it, you know? And clearly the internet knows, because they've been giving me some Zach and Cody stuff. Like I just been thinking about it, and then suddenly, oh yeah, are you thinking about Zach and Cody? Let me give you a YouTube short about it. I'm like, wait, I didn't even say anything. Like I haven't physically said anything about it. Like I genuinely haven't even physically said a single word about Zach and Cody. And I was just thinking about it. It was just in the back of my head. Like, you know what? You know what? Yeah, Zach and Cody. You know what? Zach and Cody. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you said Zach and Cody. We're suing you for $5. What is the minimum amount you can sue someone? Because I definitely don't think it's going to be $5. I do think you can solve a conflict with just $5, right? He stole from the company. He stole $5. I'm never going to make that money back. Those are $5 that I'm never going to make back. What are you going to do about this? What are you going to do about this slander? What are you going to do about this if I can't make my $5 back? I'm going to just be very sad and disappointed. I truly should think of. Hey, if anyone's watching the VOD and you and you can think of a good editor for like AO, if you can think of a good editor, guys, if you're watching the VOD, you can go ahead and leave your resume. Leave your resume for me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think if I do hire an editor for, it'll probably only be just for shorts, to be real, or like shorts and clips. Like I think for shorts and clips, because I can do like my own, I can do my own sectional of haha funny moments with like whatever clips is out, like whatever clips come out. I would just need an editor and VOD watcher to just go through it, just scrub through it. Um, to be real, that's all I would really need. I don't really need anything else besides that. But hey, if you're an editor or you know an editor who would be down to look through 2 hours plus worth of footage, maybe including some gameplay footage I made randomly because I was bored and I wanted to act like I was doing something productive in order to do this gameplay, but you know I wasn't really, because it's never going to be released to the public, so I might as well just make it into a real thing and make a second channel on it. Because I do have hours worth of footage of I was doing an HSR challenge, and I just have hours of footage based on that. Why I recorded it, I don't know. I think I just inertly was like, man, what if I was an HSR YouTuber? So I just recorded it, and now it's just now it exists. It just exists. The recording exists. It'll probably never be out because like I barely talk in it because it's not like an actual recording, obviously. So nothing interesting goes on. Nothing really interesting goes on in those recordings. Okay, so the answer, it goes through the hair. Man, I'm such an artist. Look at me. Look at me making up my own rules. Making up my own rules. You know what? You know what? I deserve a cookie. I deserve a cookie. I deserve a nice cookie and a soak and a hot bath. And a hot bath. But I don't take baths, so I don't really know about that. But you know, I can imagine it's a hot bath. I can imagine a hot bath. Hi back. With PB and J, let's go. PB and J. Name a better ship. Name a better ship. Than PB and J. Go. I'm waiting. I'm just kidding. All right, kind of muscle brained everything. I kind of muscle brained stuff. I kind of did some muscle brain things. I did some big brain stuff. Some big brain, small goals. Big brain, huge brain, ginormous brain, uh, humongo brain. Stuff. Big brain, huge brain, small brain, tall brain. Seeing anything. Don't worry. Look. Yeah, you don't see anything. Like, what are you talking about? To be real, I don't care if you see it, but you don't see anything. Like, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist until it's out. Until it's done and out in the crowd. This is just a sketch anyway. My slow behind can't make a sketch quicker than in 2 hours. It's supposed to be. I have to. I have to. Respectfully adding that. I'm respectfully adding it, okay? I'm respectfully adding it. It has to be added, okay? I'm respectfully adding it. As an artist, I have to respectfully add it, okay? don't you don't see anything without looking. Yeah, without looking. Respectfully, I had to add it without looking. I don't see anything. Like, literally, I can't even perceive. I can't even perceive time. I don't know time. I can't see anything. Like, what's time? Oh wait. Wait. There is something I need to add. Probably put it here. I'm gonna be real. Time is a contract. Exactly. It's a construct of our imagination. Oh boy. It would have to be like right here. Okay. What do I want to do with this? Do I want to make it a... Do I want to make it more, or do I want to make it less? We'll keep it like this. Does it make sense, though? Does it make sense? I mean, it's never stopped me before, but, I would like it if it made a bit of sense. Things should make sense. If things didn't make sense, we wouldn't have things. I'll probably fix that in I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. Don't worry. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to make sense, guys. It doesn't have to make sense. I can't stress this enough. Nothing makes sense. Today is gonna be sensational. I want to add this. Do I really want to add this? No, I don't. Thought I did, but I don't. Wait, unless I add like a... Like, man, what's the... A Genshin belt? I'm gonna call it the Genshin belt. The Genshin dangly bits effect. You know what I mean? The Hoyo dangling effect. Or Hoyo just makes a lot of dangling things and they just dangle all the time. The Genshin belt. No, like I don't know what they call this. They're not tassels, but like one thing about Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail character design is that they have to have something that dangles all the heckin' time. Every single time. No matter what. Something needs to dangle. Like, rarely you're gonna have something that's not dangling. It's usually like a belt or something. But like most of the time they have like something that dangles. Something that like the main character, they just have to have something that dangles. Like one of the playable characters, they have to have something that dangles. It doesn't matter. Keep the kids from playing. Exactly. How else will the kids play Genshin Impact and understand the story? You know, like, because I definitely understand the story of Genshin flippin' Impact or Honkai Star Rail. I don't know. I only play Honkai because I quit Genshin. Honestly, if I fail Evernight, I'm gonna quit Honkai Star Rail too. So let's just hope I don't fail Evernight. It's really up to them. It's really up to them. If I fail to pull Evernight, then we might quit Honkai as well. There's two characters I have to get. It's Evernight and Cyrene. If I fail to get either one of those, I'm done. I'm done with the game. I'm truly done. Exactly. That's exactly how I quit Zenless Zone Zero. Cause Zenless Zone Zero is a arguably fun game. Like that game is genuinely fun. Like it's not just like cash cow. It's a genuinely fun game. But I failed so much that I just had to quit. The same with Wuthering Waves. I quit that game because I kept failing. If I just didn't fail, I would have kept playing. Like I'm pretty easy to please. Like I don't ask for too many characters. I ask for like one character and that's it. If I don't get them, I'm done. I don't really want to spend too much money. Honkai Star Rail, I don't mind spending money because I actually like the game, but it's like if I fail, I'm done. I'm not waiting 3 months. I'm not waiting X amount of months for the next character to come out. Like I don't have time for that. Either give it to me now or I'm not going to play at all. So respect the people who do. Exactly. I literally opened up Wuthering Waves again. You probably won't know who this character is, but there's a character named Cal Charo. Okay? I opened up Wuthering Waves again. Mind you, I got Cal Charo. I'm pretty sure I got him twice already, which is already something. Because like Cal Charo's a limited character. Like he not a limited character, a non-limited character. He always appears. He's always there. No matter what, he's always there. So I got this guy, Calcharo. I open the game. I literally pull on the standard and like the limited banner. I get Calcharo twice. I close the game straight after that. That's literally what happened. I was like, I don't want this guy. He was the reason why I quit in the first place. Because I got him because I failed to get the character I wanted. So I opened the game again, only to get him twice. I was like, you know what? I think I left this game at a perfect time. He did make me quit. Yes, he made me quit in the beginning. I was like, dog, if you're going to give me this character, I'm quitting. And I did it. I open up the game again. They give it to me twice. I'm like, ah, I'm done. That's it. I ain't living life like this. I ain't living like that. If you want me to quit the game, just say so. Like, I'm not gonna complain. You know, I'm not gonna complain. They lost a customer because like I liked Wuthering Waves. I liked Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves was so fun. It sucks that I had to quit it. Oh well. I hope Anada Anada will be fine because it's just skins. So I'll probably just have Anada forever. Like forever actually. I'll just have Anada forever. That's wild. That's actually wild. Anada solved everything. And if I play Duet Night, then they'll probably have me forever too. But I don't even know if I'm gonna play Duet Night. I played the beta. It was a fun game, but I don't know if I'm gonna commit to it. I don't think I can commit to Duet Night. But Zenless almost got me back. Honestly, Seed, she almost got me back. I was like, but I think Seed literally ended today, so I'm not. I can't go back now. It's too late. I think that character just ended, so it's too late now. I can't go back to the game. Oh well. It's his life. And also it was my fault in the first place. Because I could have just joined back whenever, but I was like, do I really want to go back to Zenless Zone Zero? And I was like, that was a waste of time for me. I cannot find a reference. I cannot find a good reference. Cannot find a good reference. That's what I've been doing. That's why you haven't been seeing movement. I'm sorry, guys. Looking for a good reference, but I can't find anything. Ooh, you know what? I like this. Never mind. I found a solution. I found a solution. Never mind. I kind of like this. I kind of like this. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's go with this. I like this. Plus, it kind of matches anyway, so it all works out. Like, that's exactly how I stopped playing Genshin too, because I did play Genshin when it first came out, and I did like it when it first came out, but then I failed to get Venti, so I quit. That's what happened with I failed to get Venti, so I quit. I was like, I'm not sitting here. I just won't take it. I won't take it. I won't take no for an answer. But now I believe Venti you can get at any time now. So I mean, I opened up Genshin like earlier last year, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I was so lost. I was like, there's too many things to open now. I don't know what any of these words mean. I'm not. I can't come back. That's how it was with Genshin. That was my experience back on Genshin. Relaxation time. Okay, here we go. I figured out something. Something that I kind of liked. I'm just gonna repurpose this part of the outfit, and then bada bing, bada boom, the coolest dudes in the room. We love repurposing outfits. I kind of want to make this part bigger. Just a tad bit, you know what I mean? Just a tad bit bigger down here. Yeah, it looks cool. Exactly, it looks cool. It gives it a bit more. Gives it a bit more. I mostly just wanted to get a bit more, you know? I just need a bit more. Need a bit more judging. Right. Or no, I won't do that. Is it ready for rendering? It might be ready for rendering. I'm just gonna do a bit of stuff. Well, not rendering, but line work, which I'll probably do off screen because I already above how long I usually stream. I'm already over how long I usually stream by 18 minutes. So for some odd reason, I don't feel like working on the video again. I don't feel like working on the video today, which I probably should work on the video today. You know what I mean? 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 It might be done today. Might end up being done today. I usually just do this to add a bit more understanding of my surroundings. Color not finalized. Color definitely not finalized. Nope, no siree. Plus the background should be black. Or not black, but you know, a different color, but I just didn't get to it. I'm also debating on what they're holding. I think I need to fix the leg in a post. I'm gonna fix the legs in post. I just gotta remember. We love poses. What should be here? What should we have here? Well, as a streamer, you always promote water, so you know you gotta. I guess it could be water. It'll just be some fancy water, you know, like fancy water. I think fancy water looks a bit like this, right? You know, looks like this. You know, you add a bit of you add a bit of this. You add a bit of this. You know, like death water. Death water. Have you heard of death water? Death water or liquid death. I think it's called liquid death. Or it's just water, but like it's like literally looks like alcohol. I really want to try it. I think it's sparkling though. I don't know. I think they have flat ones. I think they have flat ones. You know, I never have enough money to try things. Oh man, I hate this bottle. I really gotta practice drawing objects. Like I'm be dead honest. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. And then I guess you can have some protein here. You can have some protein as well. You know, it's a platter. It's a platter. It's a platter. So you know, we'll add some protein here. Don't worry. Like it. Don't worry. You know, it's just an egg. It can't get cracked. It won't be cracked. Just an egg, right? Like that egg is never gonna get cracked. That egg never gonna get cracked. So it can stay on that platter any like just fine. It can stay on that platter just fine. It's not even hard boiled, okay? It's just a straight up egg, okay? No, but the final probably won't have it because there's no reason to have it. Crack it anytime you want. Not sure about that. Not sure about that, Chief. You know, seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. I'm gonna be real. Seeing is believing. I just haven't seen it. But hey, you must be a hit at the must be a hit at the what you call it, social, what, the science experiment where you got to drop the egg from the from a certain height and it stays alive. Must have got extra credit on that because you did it without having to wrap it in anything. All right, enough bullying. I'm sorry. I don't usually do that. Enough bullying. We don't bully here. I mean, not being able to crack an egg isn't a bullying thing. It's not a bullying thing. It's an okay skill. I'm sure that skill is completely useful in that science class. Okay, that's a useful skill in that science class. That singular science class. It's a useful skill. They were probably like, how did you even do this? Like, how is that possible? It went so against their nature and science. They were like, I don't understand. I did think about turning that into an emote as well. Um, I like a small animated emote. I was, because I was sitting down. I was thinking about emotes. I was like, man, there's this one cool emote thing that you could do where it's like you make like an emote on one for one side, then you make an emote that like continuously goes on. I don't know if you've seen that, if anyone's seen that before, but those are always interesting. And I was like, huh, what if I were to make that? Or it's like essentially just three emotes where it's like, okay, like there's a guy right here, right? I'm gonna use this as an example. Hang on one second. I use this as an example, okay? This guy right here, right? Uh, this guy is Todd the VTuber. Todd, not spelled that way. Todd, VT. Okay. This is the emote right here. He got this. He throws it, and then it stops right there, right? It stops right there. The whole thing stops right there. Okay, and then after that gets thrown to that section right there. obviously Todd would be a bit more like just head only, then it just throws that way or something like that. But as it goes that way, it keeps going from there, and it starts from here, right? So it keeps going, and then it stops again, and then like at the end point, there's an ending here, or you can just make it never ending, like you just make it keep going, you know, just make it keep going. But there's like an end point where it just stops right here, and then I guess it hit, you know, that's a pretty uncomfortable spot it hit. But you can't tell it's a stick figure, so that's the stomach. You see, that's the stomach right there. I'm gonna put it like this, so it's more obvious that that's the stomach right there, and not where you think it is. Actually, no, it still kind of looks like, never mind, you know what, it's fine, it's fine, it's whatever, it's fine. That's the stomach, guys. That's the stuff. Remember, that's the stomach like caving in. Okay, and that's probably Todd again. That's honestly, it's not his day. That's Todd VT. That's him again. He hurt himself. He hurt his stomach so bad. He because he got hit by himself by throwing this to there. But yeah, that's the kind of emote I kind of wanted to make. What am I doing? What am I doing? I used Todd as a literary device. Gosh. Gosh. Don't worry, he's fine. Todd's fine. It's okay. Uh, he's a VTuber. They don't have rights. I don't know where that came from. Whatever. I'm a VTuber. I don't have. Todd's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. I don't know why he said he doesn't have rights, but you know, he does. He does. Todd's have rights. Okay, Todd has rights. That's not what I meant to say, but you know, I think I meant to say he had like free healthcare or something. Or he's a VTuber. He can't be a VTuber. Exactly. It's fine. Todd's fine. No Todds were harmed in the making of that demonstration, okay? No Todds were harmed. Okay. Glug 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 glug. Okay. I'll add a pupil. Bring bop, bring bop, bring bop. Bring bop, bring bop, bring bop. Bring bop, bring bop, bring bop. Man. I was originally gonna do other poses, but I might just have to stick with just this. I mean, I might be able to do other poses. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe after I render this, I'll see if I can do some other poses. At some point. No, 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 no. That was a yawn. Honestly, I surprisingly cooked today. I didn't think I was gonna cook this hard today. I'm gonna be real. I didn't think I would cook this hard. Like, usually I don't cook this hard, especially since I didn't draw for like 2 days. So maybe it's because of that I cooked this hard. Well, it feels like longer than 2 days. I'm gonna be real. But I kind of cooked. I can't wait to see the render of this. You guys don't get to see me render this, but I get to see myself render it, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Appreciate all the cooking. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'll get it to your inbox by Saturday. No, I'm just kidding. Not by Saturday. I don't know when it's gonna be. I'll probably end up finishing it today. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what I have planned today. I think I just have a lot of things planned. Yeah, this is why you don't. This is why nobody should say you should put a bunny outfit on it. Okay, if you say that, if you literally say that on Twitter.com and heavily push it, it's gonna happen. Like it's literally gonna happen. Like it's just gonna happen. You know, and if that were to happen to me, you know, it probably would happen to me. It wasn't even you. It wasn't even you. Yeah, blame it on Zara. I honestly, when this comes out, I'm gonna blame it on Zara. I'll be like, hey yo, Zara, this is your fault. We all know we can all blame it on Zara. Love her though. Love her. Thank you, Zara. But also, why did you do this, Zara? But also, thank you, Zara. All right. Well, that does it for today's stream. I streamed for 2 hours 30. 2 hours 30. That's nice. That's a nice return stream. That's a nice solid return stream time. An hour 30. That's pretty nice. Next stream is Saturday night. Saturday night only on Twitch. I will be streaming Goblin Cleanup with DDD Double D Demon. Double D Demon. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not too tired that day. Because I do have I will be a long shift that day. So hopefully I'm not too tired. We'll see. See what happens. As for the video, I did say this beforehand, but video might not come this month. We'll see. I don't know. I'm still debating on which one to push out because I again, difficulties. I said at the beginning of the stream, if you guys want to know what it is, you can watch the VOD. Watch the VOD. Be my guest. It was at the beginning of the stream. I believe like a few minutes in. So thank you guys so much for watching. If bye, I guess. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna end it, and I'm gonna end it awkwardly. Boom.